Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, Putty Mod YouTube channel. And today is the install of the chambered exhaust system for the 68 Camaro. This is a 2.5 inch system. You'll see that there are no tailpipes. We're going to make those ourselves, so we get a perfect fitment and as close to factory stock looking as possible. Well, made it to Dave's garage. This is my buddy Dave's place. This is his home. He's got 3 lifts, and he's a motorcycle nut. He's got issues. He's got like 20 bikes. So now, got to get back to the shop, do some things with the S2000 stuff, and then back later on today to do this. Hey everyone, all right, we're on our way back over to Dave's with the car now. I have the windows down, cruising about 55 miles an hour. Speedometer's off a little bit, just reads a little slow. And you can hear how quiet this car is. It's got a little bit of a rumble to it, not much. All right, we took it down to 3rd gear. There we are 4th. And that should tell you something. You know, don't have that true hot rod sound. Great exhaust on the car. It's a Gardner exhaust. It's a full dual exhaust, concourse correct. So I won't be getting rid of it or anything like that. I'm just going to put it away. I'm just going to go with the day 2 chambered exhaust system. I know they didn't offer it in 68. It was a 69 thing, but still, guys, you know, back in the day would definitely go grab that if they found one in a boneyard and take it off the car and put it on their car, especially if they could get it for 50 bucks or less. It was a cheap, fast dual exhaust system that sounded good. So that's exactly the route we're going in, except it's not cheap anymore. All right, we're gonna fire it one last time with the Gardner on it. Get a sound clip from behind. Here it goes. My Disney magnet, because I'm getting in a Disney mood. We're going to be going to Disney here at the end of the month and having fun with the family. Alright, that is a factory dual exhaust, factory muffler, concourse correct. Up in the air. I had to change out the gas tank, I don't know, about 8 months ago. It started leaking right underneath this strap, the original one. So we're going to silver braze it in the shop, and then I'll refinish it again, and it'll go back in the car, and the original gas tank will still be in it eventually. This is the exhaust system from this perspective now. If this was a show car, I guess I would be kind of upset, because she is a little dirty now and a little bit unrespectable looking for a show car. But she's a driver, and in the 2 years that it's been on the road, it has not been shown. It has been driven in a lot of places, but never shown. Cars and coffee, if that counts. I guess that's kind of a show. But anyway, got a couple little leaks here and there, no big deal. Typical 50-year-old Chevy. Got the first drag shocks. They are NOS when I installed them. Still in the box. Set of drag straps we did. This is Z28 multi-leaf 4-leaf spring. the Bill Thompson, Nicky Chevrolet factory or dealer installed traction bars. They are real. Even the original hardware is holding them still in place from 50 years ago. Nothing's changed. I did replace the rubber cushion. Other than that, nothing else has changed. All right, let's get the show on the road. We'll get this Gardner off. All right, we're back. It's day 2. And it's up. Fitment ain't great, but I have ideas to make it better. But for now, it's decent enough. I can get it down the road. Air gaps are minimal at best here. This is the transmission cross member. It's super tight, and but right here it's like right to the body. So there's a lot of tweaking that still has to be done, and I'm just not set up for this kind of stuff. So I got to talk to my buddies John down at LHT. I used the Gardner tailpipes on it just to have tailpipes for the time being, and they don't, fit quite perfectly. We used a little reducer thing here on this, better in my opinion, but again, just to get it down the road. Good morning and welcome back to the channel, and this is another one of those update videos. I did end up putting a chambered exhaust system on the Camaro. It's not fitted correctly. There's a lot of work that definitely needs to be done still, but the system is on, and it's functioning. I got a bunch of leaks, which you're probably going to hear here shortly, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how this thing sounds now, and it's good. It's really good, and it's going to sound even better once everything is right. But there you go. You can kind of get a see of what things look like underneath. You can see it's a little cattywampus there, and but this is all going to get straightened out here shortly, and a lot of little custom things are going to get done to make this thing look like it was meant to be underneath this car, not just a generic system. Car's dirty like usual, but still always looks good. This color is great. Even when it's dirty, it still looks good. And as you guys know, if you follow the channel, everything on this car is real. We don't do fake here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get it started up. Unfortunately, it's not a cold start, but it's still you get a good, good ear for what it sounds like. Get this key out, and these are the original keys. This is the dealer that had it on a secondary lot. It was a Rambler dealer, AMC Rambler. And the original selling dealer is actually on the rear light panel still, and that was Rains in North Dakota. Okay, here we go. Love that. One kick start, pretty nice. All right, that's what it sounds like in the interior. I'm gonna turn this radio down or off. You can hear some of them leaks. It's got a pretty good little rumble to it. North Dakota. Depot, Lake, Minnesota. It was used by the second owner as their college car. All right, let's pop the hood. Nice and quiet up front. It was leaking pretty bad, but we got it tightened up enough that the exhaust manifolds now are good going into the new system. It's 2.5 inches, fully chambered, no mufflers. Basically a replica of what 1969 would have had. Probably a little louder, definitely a little larger, a little bit better flowing, but you can hear the leaks, so it's not as good as it could be or should be. Let's see. I know it's going to be great when John gets finished with it, and stand by for that next video when we actually have this thing, right. car is pretty much original. All the original drive line, everything you see in here is what was in here, well over 50 years ago. The tachometer is Stewart Warner. It's transistorized. The Hurst shifter was installed at the dealer in 1967. I know it's a 68, but this was such an early car. It was delivered in 67. And it's a Hurst Competition 4. And when you look at it in some of my pictures that I'll be posting, you'll see that it is the original, you know, 60s, early 60s model Hearst.